The last day of our pumpkin watercolor project is finding the values. So before we start looking for values, we're going to want to outline the glue. So as you can see on this one, the glue line, we're going to outline with these thin Sharpies on both sides of the glue, all the way around. And then we're going to start to look for light values and darker values, which for some kids is easier than others. So with the glue line, in the past I've seen kids just outline one side of the glue. You want to remember that the glue is thick and it has an inside and an outside edge. It's going to make your pumpkin pop. Kind of something we've never done before with watercolors is to showcase off those values. So for this video, let's pretend that I have done all that glue outlining and now I'm ready to look for values. So if I look in this pumpkin area, let's look at this shape. I have an oops in there. I have a little green dot. I'm going to show that off. I'm going to outline it. I also see this line of where I maybe was mixing with red and then mixing with yellow. I'm going to outline that. I'm going to go right over the top of it, all the way down. And I see it going all the way down here. And I also see this line right here where the value changed. So I'm going to outline that. I see another oops I made. And I also didn't get that paint right to the glue line, so I'm going to outline that. Down here, same thing. I must have been working too fast. Oh, up here too. So I am outlining anytime I see a color change or an area that goes from an orange to maybe that reddish color. Those are the value changes. In here, I could get really detailed. I mean, I see some white spots. I really must have been in a hurry when I was making this one. Almost looks like little lightning bolts. There are like lines of color in here. You could outline all of those things. Some of you have a lot of value, some of you don't have as much as others. So as I continue, I'm hoping you can start to see the different values. They're happening in the sky. So if I jump up here, I can see like a big blob where maybe I just didn't blend my colors. That's okay. Same thing over here. Very funny looking shapes. Those shapes that are funny looking and don't necessarily have a name, what do we call those? Couple different names for them. They're on the posters over by the library. You could call them organic or natural or freeform. So as I continue, you can start to see values. The person that created this one maybe did not find as many as they could have, but it is starting to pop. As I look down in the grass, they really could have outlined much more. When you're finished, these are going to go in the spot Mrs. Cleary is pointing to right now.